about fertility and environment. Whether we're talking fertility or anything in our lives, environment always makes a huge difference with health, motivation, encouragement, all of it. And so today that's what we're going to talk about. But before we dive in, I wanted to make sure that you help others and help encourage me to keep going by liking and putting comments down below. Let me know where you're coming from when you see this live or on the replay. I'm really happy that you're here. If you don't know me, I am a fertility and women's voice and creativity coach, working with conscious business and just in general creating as a dynamic woman on a path of her own. And if you don't already know it, we have a book about what this path is actually like. And then I like to lift you up and shed some light. It's a beautiful space. We meet every week for shorter periods of time so it can fit between life and have some mindfulness and grounding in for all the stress that's inside this path. So it's a beautiful space. And you can grab that down below along with some other free things. I have some free links, or you can jump in and do that either way. All right, let's jump in. So environment. I'm thinking about this a lot because, I have this, I pulled this scarf because I'm outside and it's super gray, dark and cold, and I'm still sick, if you can hear it. Excuse me. And I was thinking about when I bought this scarf. Now, I don't normally do pink. I don't know if this is going to mess with the mic, but there's a lot of colors in here. Hi, Kitty. And when I got this, I was in an environment where I was in Luxembourg. It was a day much like today. It was gray. And everyone, at least that day, everyone looked very gray and very, and there were no colors. Even in the stores, when I was at the shopping area, there was just no color. It was just gray and black and white and gray and black and white. And I thought to myself, wow, environment matters. This really, I find it oppressive and not encouraging and not uplifting. And so then I found this one store that had this one and a similar one that was sort of blues and other colors. And I grabbed them because it just lit me up. And I feel like have you ever had moments like that where the environment is oppressive, or maybe people around you, there's something that doesn't lift you up? It can be family. It can be someone closer. It can be where you're working, so many things. And what I want to say is that there are some people you can't avoid. And okay, maybe you can choose when you see them. If you're more sensitive at a certain time of day or month, maybe don't see them then. Maybe see if you can find a way to make that in-law dinner or that connection with certain people that you still have in your circle, or they're your partners, people, or whatever, and just choose your timing. As well, when you're talking about who you choose to have in your space, it's also about your support people. Make sure that they lift you up, or at the very least, you feel like what they're giving you is worth the heaviness if they're not lifting you up. And that includes who you choose to give you information, to provide you with your tests. If you don't have a good feeling from a group or from when you walk in the office of someone, I get that I would always check them first before you make an appointment. Do check all the reviews. If you're not a person who normally does that, if you're talking about support for your pregnancy and your fertility, it's essential, because if you're not feeling comfortable, if your environment is not lifting you up or you're not feeling good, then a lot of what's going to happen inside of that office or with that person, regardless if other people like them, if other people thought they were fantastic, which makes the review thing a little tricky, doesn't it? Well, if it's possible, I would swing by personally the office or wherever you're going beforehand, or have a quick Zoom meet if they allow that, and just say, I really want to vet this before moving forward. That may or may not be possible always, but I highly encourage it. That's my tidbit for today. I would love to know how that's going for you, if you've experimented with that in the past. I know we've had some videos, we've talked a little bit about it. How is that for you to set that boundary, to create that space for yourself where your environment is what you need? I'd be curious. It can be tricky. I myself have, over the years, learned that it's just not worth it for me to waste my energy and often money and time on the wrong people, even if many others have said that they're great. Now, if you've been on this channel, then you know that you've heard my story about the top gynecological fertility guy in, my part of Europe, and my experience with that. And it was a matter of seconds and minutes when I finally allowed myself the feeling of like, yeah, this is not right. And you just got to say it out loud. So trust yourself, trust your intuition. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing your comments, letting me know what it is that is challenging in your own environment, and any way I can support. I am here for that. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, and also on Friday. And on Thursday, we have one of our fertility inner circle meetings. So if you sign up there, then we will see you there for a little more intimate space. And I'm really looking forward to that. So for fun, since I'm here, I thought, because environment is I have these beautiful cards, and I thought I would share them with you just for fun. I'm going to pick one with you in mind and see what we get. Oh, wow. This is a pretty one. Look at that. Yep. These are beautiful animal spirit knowledge cards. Thank you for Susan Eleanor Boulay Trust. So this is about, it has birds, and the symbology is soul, divinity, liberation, creativity, and rebirth. And that sounds really perfect for what we're doing here. And it talks about birds symbolize the link between the upper spiritual, the lower earthly worlds. And yeah, that sounds really nice. I like the idea of sort of your dreams and your vision and where you get your support, love, light, God, goddess, whatever it is, whoever it is, and that guiding you along the way when you're making your decisions about your environment. All right, well, I'm Coach Ariel Andersson. I'm very thankful that you're here. If you are getting to know me still, I'm here in Northern California. I have lived all over the world, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand, Czech Republic the longest. I have an international circle here and in the world, doing both coaching and guiding for you to have the best life and joy and health. That's ultimately my goal. I've been working in coaching for multiple decades. I'm in my 50s, and I had my daughter in my 50s, which is why, close to 50, I should say. And that's why I'm here, because I want to tell you that it's possible. All right. Have a beautifully imperfect day. I will see you tomorrow. I can't wait to see what you have to say, and bring your questions. Next week we'll have another Q&A, but I'll see you soon. Bye.